All right, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. This is Brother Azariah from W5 Jersey, Philly, coming back with another video, giving all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom, Shalom. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters, you enduring. All right, you staying strong, and you doing that which is required of you by the Most High God. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to do a quick exhortation video. Lord willing, this is edifying to at least one brother or even to one sister. All right, so this is the book of James 1 and verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given, and it shall be given him. So you may feel as if in this truth that you don't have the wisdom that you want. You may find yourself reading the scriptures and reading certain chapters and you can't understand what you're reading. All right. Me personally, when I first came in this truth, I was reading the book of Matthew. I read Mark. I was reading Luke, John, and I didn't understand the parables that Yahweh Shai was giving forth. All right. A lot of the parables that's given to you in the book of Luke, I didn't understand them. All right. But what did I do? I did exactly what the Most High said in James 1 and verse 5. He says, if you lack wisdom, go and ask the Most High, which upbraideth not, and give it to all men freely. Paraphrasing, man. If you really desire wisdom, you're going to go and ask the Most High. You can't get wisdom by going to Harvard, all right? You can't go on Google and try to Google the answers to certain scriptures or to certain parables that's given to you in the Bible, all right? Google, I dare you to Google Revelation 13, all right? That breakdown is going to be all out of whack. It's going to be an Edomite. He got glasses on. His glasses all sideways because he been trying to perfect this breakdown for 15 years now, probably, man. These men, they don't have understanding. They don't understand the scriptures. You can't go to Esau for understanding. You have to go to the Most High for understanding. You feel as if you lack wisdom, you don't have certain understandings of breakdowns, you have to call upon the name of the Most High and ask him for wisdom. He's who's going to give you wisdom. All right. It's the book of 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 6. All right. Bear with me. It's the book of 1 Corinthians. All right. 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 6. And it reads, all right. It says, I started at verse 5. It says, who then is Paul and who is Apollos, but ministers by whom ye believed, even as the Lord gave to every man. I have planted, Apollos water, but God gave the increase. So a lot of times we go out there and preach this the word to Israel. All right, we giving them the good news. We teaching the gospel. All right. Now we're breaking down the scriptures. We're planting. All right, we're planting men out there, but ultimately the Most High is going to give the increase. You can't go to a man and expect him to increase you. Are you going to lay his hands on you and out of nowhere now you got all the deep breakdowns? No, you have to call upon the name of the Lord and he'll give you the understanding. All right. He's the one that increases. All right. It's the book of Psalms 115 and verse 14. All right. It's the book of Psalms 115 and verse 14. So I can bear with me. All right, Psalms 115 and 14. It says, the Lord shall increase you more and more, you and your children. So if you ask the Lord for wisdom, hey, if you have children, hey, the Lord, he gonna increase the wisdom of your child as well, man. Hey, your child, he might start breaking down Deuteronomy 28 chapter to you, man. He kind of come out of nowhere. He say, Dad, this is going into this is going into that, or Mom, this is going into that. All right, he kind of breaking down the scriptures. All right. Your child, he wants, you know, prior to you calling upon the name of the Lord and praying to him and asking for wisdom, your child, he was struggling to learn, you know, he kind of ain't understand certain things. But then you pray to the Most High and ask him to give you wisdom and to bestow wisdom upon your family. Now your child, he kind of breaking down, like I said, Deuteronomy 28, man. Even your wife, she's increasing in this thing. And even you being the head now, you're starting to increase. Now you know what's going on in Revelation, the 13th chapter. Now you know how to break down the prodigal sons in Luke, the 15th chapter. Now you can break down these different dark sayings and parables that's given in the scriptures, man. All right. It's a shame to not be able to understand the things you're reading about, man. You want to know what's going on. All right? And how are you going to know what's going on? By trusting in the Most High and seeking out the wisdom through him. All right? Like he just said. He said, the Lord shall increase you more and more, you and your children. Now, you may learn one breakdown. You be like, damn, all praise to the Most High. I never knew this understanding. Now you think, okay, the Lord, he kind of just blessed you with that and that's it. Then the next day, you wake up, now you learn another breakdown. Now you learn something new. All right, that's the Most High increasing you more and more and more, man. A true man of the Most High, you want to grow in this thing. Let me get this in the book of Proverbs 4 and verse 18. You should never want to be on one level. You should never want to lack wisdom, period. All right, growth is very important in this thing. If you're not in this truth to grow, then you shouldn't be here. You're in the wrong place. All right, this is Proverbs 4 and verse 18. It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. So a just man and a just woman, you're going to shine more and more unto the perfect day. What is the perfect day? The perfect day is the day of the Lord, when we're getting redeemed from our captivity. There is no day more perfect than that. All right. So he said, a just man and a just woman, you're going to grow more and more unto that day. Each and every day that you're in the truth, up until the time of our salvation, you're learning more. You're gaining more wisdom. All right. Hey, you're not only are you growing in wisdom, but you're also growing in different sins that you have you were struggling with. You may have been struggling with a certain demon, but now that the Most High, now that you have called upon the Lord and you sought out wisdom through the Lord, you sought out growth through the Lord, now those demons that you once used to fight and wrestle with, now you overcome them. All right, now they too weak for you. Like the weed demon. I used to struggle with the weed demon, man. All right, back in the world, I used to struggle with that demon. Even when I just came in the truth, all right, I was still struggling with that demon. You know. All right, but the Most High, I called upon the name of the Lord, and I asked him to help me. All right, I sought guidance and counsel from the Lord, and now the weed demon can't touch me. All right, the weed demon is a damn laughing stock unto me, man. All right, that's what it means to be a just man. You're growing more and more. You're growing out of old things. All right, not only are you growing out of your old ways, but also you're growing in wisdom. Ultimately, when you're growing out of your own ways, you are growing in wisdom. Wisdom is what has you in this truth. Wisdom is what made you stop smoking weed. Wisdom is what caused you to cut off the world, cut off the ways of the world. That's what wisdom has done for you. All right. So I'm gonna read this again in Proverbs 4 and 18. It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. All right, so as I was saying, you want to grow. All right, I'm going to get this last precept in the book of Acts, the 9th chapter. All right, this is Acts 9, and I'm going to go to verse 22. All right, Acts 9 and 20. Oh, selection. All right, this is Acts 9 and 22. It says, but Saul, which is Paul, it says, but Saul increased the more in strength. Now, this is not talking about physical strength. Paul wasn't going to the gym and exercising. He kind of lifted weights. I lifted 50 pounds yesterday. Now the next day, I'm going to lift 100-pound weights. That's not what he did, man. But he did do that spiritually, all right? He did do that with his wisdom. He grew more and more. Because remember, Paul, he was murdering his brother, all right? That's a fool. You out here killing your brother. All right, you killing those that's trying to heal the nation. But the Most High, through Yahushua, he caused Paul to have or see something new, to see a revelation. All right, things were revealed unto him. All right, he was before he was persecuting the saints of the Lord, the men that was out there pushing the truth of Yahushua. He was persecuting those men, but the Lord, he kind of stopped him. All right, he pulled him out of that fire and caused him to increase. All right, now he understands that Yahushua was the light. He understood that the men that he was once putting to death, those men were actually pushing forth the truth. So he increased more and more. All right, and he had he grew in his understanding. All right, this is the book of Acts 9 and 22 again from the top. It says, but Saul increased the more in strength and confounded the Jews which dwelt at Damascus, proving that this is very Slakia, proving that this is very Hamashiach, that this is very Christ. All right, because remember, look at Yahushua. Yahushua, he was cutting up the Pharisees and the scribes, and the scribes and the Pharisees, they're no fools. They're not just pushovers. A random Jake, a low-level Jake in understanding, he can't go and confound no scribe or no Pharisee, man. You gonna look at this man like, get this damn fool away from me, man. All right, he don't understand what's going on. All right, these scribes and Pharisees, they'll catch you up in your words. That's what they was trying to do with Yahushua. But Yahushua, he was on another level. He was cutting them up and confounding them, leaving them cut up and damn demoralized, man. Now Paul, the Lord, he increased Paul on that same level. Paul was out there confounding these damn different Jews and these scribes and these Pharisees. These men that thought they had understanding, all right? He was cutting these men up through the increasing of the Most High, man. All right? You know? So Lord willing, that was edifying to at least one brother or even to one sister. All right? And with that, I'm going to give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom, shalom. And again, you brothers should be seeking to grow. You sisters, you should be seeking growth. All right? You never want to be at the same level. All right? And if you do, again, as I said in the beginning of the video, you do find yourself lacking wisdom, hey, go and seek the Most High. Kwame Inshallah.